Hello, everyone, and welcome to Emporia, Kansas for another edition of a mic'd up practice round. He's Jules, I'm Jerms, and we've had a lot of fun with this series.
We have, yeah.
But not as much fun as we're gonna have today.
We're gonna have the mostest.
We're gonna have as much fun as we always have. I'm just kidding. But we do have two incredible guests here warming up for the 3-round DDO this year. We're playing one course, country club. One course. We get to practice one course and focus on one course. It's very nice.
What a relief it is.
Yes. But our guests are very pertinent on this very location and also in the world of disc golf.
Yep.
And they are one, Adam Hammis.
Hello.
Hello, Adam.
How we doing, Jerm?
Thanks for coming.
Thanks. Thanks for
Second
inviting
time
me.
on the practice round?
Yep.
And giving us some honks today?
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah. Bird-tentially?
Potentially.
Okay, cool. 2, the man, the myth, the Gossage. The Goosey, come on in here. Honk, honk. This guy's got your call. You can do it.
I want to honk at you.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's a little early, though. I got to warm it up.
You got some history out here.
A little bit.
You've got some game on golf courses. We're going to get into that. You have anything to add?
Yeah, I'm gonna take him down. I don't care about it. I don't care about his stupid golf game.
To learn all my
You know the deal.
All
We're
the
playing practice
secrets.
round. We're going to have some fun. Go over the holes. There's some new changes to the course this year, I hear.
Yep.
You've played it already, yeah?
I have.
You've played it already?
I
Have you
not-
played it?
Not yet.
Okay, so we got 2 freshies, 2 experienced guys. But we're also playing for $500 for
Whoa.
charity. Yeah?
Sure.
So we're going to do score.
Okay.
So bring your
Score?
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it easy on us, because
First
this
shot,
dude's
no
scoring. The
mulligans.
Blue bomber?
Dang.
Boy.
Maybe 2 off the first.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Yeah, you can throw, you can dance like love.
Hole 1, 1,224 foot par 5, out of bounds left, out of bounds right. Throw as far as you can in the bounds. Second shot, throw it in the bounds again. Third shot, OB all over the place. There is a slope that kind of meanders down to the basket. Make sure you land on that shelf, otherwise windy stuff happens, and then all of a sudden you 3-putt. You look like a doofus. Don't look like a doofus.
Wow, great. That's a great one.
Good stuff.
Show us how to keep it in the bounds, Yuli.
All right,
bounds.
all right, doofus.
First shot of the day.
Oh, first shot of the day. It's gonna be rough.
When do those jerseys drop?
They're drop.
I'm going to need one of those. I like that one a lot.
I got one of yours.
That is fire. Good stuff there.
Okay, here you go. Little baby turn.
Nate still hasn't given me one of my jerseys.
Really?
Here at the
Oh.
Jomez channel, when you say Nate, I'm thinking
8
Sexton.
a.m.
I'm like,
smoothie?
What does that have to
What
do
is
with
that?
Nate Sexton?
An
at
8
all?
a.m.
Like, I'm-
smoothie for breakfast. Great shot.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Whoa!
oh,
Hey, whoa, calm down.
It's a little wet out here.
Yeah, let's see you guys go straight without going hyzer.
I don't need to
I'm
throw a
going
baby flex. I'll
turnover.
just throw a
I'm
stall
I know,
hyzer over the
try
tree.
it. Oh,
I'm not going to
can't.
play your little game. I'm not going to get suckered into
Oh.
your little traps, Eric McCabe.
Throw it out there, you know, without throwing a backhand hyzer.
I can make my own mistakes, Eric.
No, that doesn't count either. That doesn't count either, dude.
Uh-oh.
I remember
boy.
my first shot.
2 off the tee anyway, so we're good.
Are we doing 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when you first throw your...
I'll give
Jerm,
Jerm, I'll give you.
Hold on a second. They brought this OB in 5 feet every year, as we were talking before we started this thing.
That's true.
And I just went over the sidewalk, which was OB 10 years ago.
You went OB in
I was
2000.
gonna say.
Yeah, that's a
That's
bad
been
OB.
been
10 years ago.
Hey everyone, I want to let you know today's video is brought to you by Vessi. As disc golfers, we know that most players typically hate playing in the rain, but Vessi believes there's a bright side to wet weather. Vessi started as a way to get people out in the world on rainy days. That's why Vessi makes 100% waterproof shoes so you can feel confident, happy, and ready to explore the outdoors no matter the conditions. If you'd rather walk through a puddle than around it, then these shoes are for you. Vessis are 100% waterproof, not water resistant, so you can keep water out and your feet dry with their Dymatex technology. And they're super easy to clean. Just rinse them off and then get right back out there. And when it comes to having dry feet, wearing Vessis is like having an advantage out on the disc golf course. These shoes redefine what waterproof looks and feels like, so you can focus on playing your best. Vessi is here to help you improve your disc golf game. You can check out all the styles available over at vessi.com/JomezPro and use code JomezPro for 15% off your order. That's vessi.com/JomezPro, code JomezPro for 15% off. All right, let's get back to the video.
Yeah, you're a bird master.
Oh, you heard about that, huh?
That's inside the tree. Woo. But is it going to stay in the bounds?
No, that's skipping
gonna
OB
be
for
close.
show.
Oh, what
Oh,
a
soft check.
Noise.
Oh my gosh.
Safe.
This guy knows what he's doing.
All right.
This guy knows what he's doing.
I get one more though, right?
Look at this shirt.
Dude, he's got gimmicks. He comes down here with gimmicks. Hold on a second.
You know-
That thing doesn't stretch a bit, does it?
Not a
Oh my God. No way. Willing to sacrifice.
He texted me and I
performance
said,
for
we
the
gotta do
joke.
something funny tomorrow. He goes, I got this Goose shirt. Okay, cool. Just wear your merch on the website. Cool. No, not that same thing.
That
the
was
same
beautiful.
thing.
Oh,
they
that's
need to make
beautiful.
that.
I love
as
how
their
wrinkly it is too.
I know,
it's
man.
just
It's
like-
been sitting in my car.
They'll wait for the right
Found
opportunity
underneath
to
the
make
passenger
someone
seat.
laugh. That is so good.
That's awesome.
Oh boy.
Last round at Worlds this year, dude. You gotta rock that.
It's legal, I think.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I
Oh.
like that play.
Perfect.
What happened to the sidearm?
Yeah, what happened to the blue bomber?
It's
Too
like
early?
wind dependent, and I
It-
think that I get a little more distance out of the backhand. So
yeah,
it's like,
well, that's
got a good
pretty
wind
freaking
going.
easy right there. Jules, you doing okay? Is that still in the bag?
blue bomber.
Yeah.
I got a new one, not the like original one.
The OG's gone?
Didn't know you lost
Got
it.
to the
Uh-oh.
point. I didn't lose it. I just got to the point where I
Roll,
was like,
baby.
Nice shot.
I can't actually throw this.
all right,
commit
you're way
because I
up
don't wanna
there.
lose
I was
it.
trying
Oh,
for the.
So I'm like,
yeah.
the three
So I
pack,
get
Just
yeah.
that.
put one in the bag that does the same.
Totally.
All right, this
Yeah.
one's really stable,
Roll it
so I
up
gotta
there.
throw it hard.
That's a tough situation to be in. You know, you wanna
Not really good though.
like having the best possible disc is actually a burden sometimes.
Right.
You know.
That one's OB.
Well, and I've noticed
Dig.
this
Check.
before.
My
Wow.
God, what are you doing up there, sticky fingers?
Look at that consistency.
Oh my gosh.
Dropping 3 inches off the line. There we go.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Nice germs.
Walking backwards, playing that one. Shot. Sweet.
Oh,
Hold your horses
yeah,
there.
baby.
Jeez.
hand up. My bad.
Stay fresh.
Blue mama.
Hands up. Gooey. Oh my God, it's a thing of beauty.
A little early.
Have you been ever measured for your arm speed for your forehand or backhand?
Yeah, they're both around 70.
Both around 70.
The dynamic, disarming, but you be.
I just talked to Coach Chris Taylor yesterday on the way up here for a while. He's brother-in-law to John Kirkland for all you OG Frisbee heads. And he was talking about so many really cool things regarding power pockets and fulcrum and pivot points and like things that I'm just like, dude, this guy understands people's throws in a way that I just can't even fathom. But he was telling me that Thomas Gilbert only throws 70 miles an hour. And David Wiggins throws 85.
That's insane.
David Wiggins runs into his drives at 15 miles an hour. Albert Thomas, 7 miles an hour.
7.
Yeah, it's just so cool thinking about the different ways people have figured out how to do it.
300.
How fast do you do?
I don't really know actually. I think I've gotten near there, but I don't know why he's getting so much more distance than I am with
Spin.
around the same. Yeah, somehow he's getting more spin somehow.
Yeah.
But
Speed. Okay, brother. Oh.
oh yeah. 1, 2.
Thank you.
So I asked you what your favorite colorway was, and you gave me nothing. Told me black and white, which I figured, but I made a mini for you. And a mini for you.
Whoa.
That one glows in the dark.
Those are pretty neat.
That's another one. And then this one I decided to get colorful just because I figured black and white was the only option. And on the rim it says your name and your PDJ number.
Dude, you can make a car out of these. Thanks.
Those are cool.
These are sick.
Make those with your 3D printer.
Brad,
My suggestion,
we're over here, bud.
give me this. My suggestion, turn your logo upside down and
You
turn
think he
it
throws this
use it as
far?
an arrow.
I know, like when I throw one of my logos and they don't land pointing towards the basket, it gets in my head.
I'd totally.
I'm like,
So this is mine, right? This is my little Lionheart one, and I can't hold on to it. So
Like lizards and like little like toys and stuff,
Yeah,
and then he sells them at like fairs. Not fairs, like craft shows,
Yeah,
like those
sure.
Ken's craft shows.
yeah,
And like
nice,
the
Jules. That was
kids and
sick.
parents and stuff love them.
Yeah, a lot of people do those little like Etsy shops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've designed some things I'm pretty proud of, but I haven't like put it out for the internet to like download and print themselves yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably make that as a resource.
like you
people
definitely
can
could.
access at some point.
I'm gonna throw an Athena, keep it in the middle.
you're going with the first shot? Me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw, I mean,
Not
this
me, not
isn't
me
really
three.
much of a difference here.
Oh, I got you, Jerm.
Nice.
Butter.
Are you ever concerned about maybe going too far left, or is that like a thing of the past? Have they changed that up there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm throwing a fairway driver so I don't go that long.
Oh, okay.
You look like a grandpa in that shirt. I know. With the belt and the shorts.
You're gonna go with the charge?
I don't know. What do I do? Tell me.
You don't need to
Just a
throw a
little
charger
chippy
right
cider
there.
me?
Yeah.
I just
Ready
like
for
going
bird.
really slow into the green.
All right, throw that.
You think?
I would go. You're going hyzer?
Hyzer flip, biggie.
Yep.
I think that's good.
Is that out of the bounds though?
No,
I don't know. I don't think
that's gonna
so,
be in a
but-
great
not at all.
spot. You pretty much just gonna be like
bounds
pin
where?
high with that
Long?
tree with the yellow on it.
Out of bounds long?
When I first started, true story. The old cats told me I'd never win a world championship with a sidearm. And they were right. Here you go.
Nice, good story.
Yeah. Shout out to the old guys. Because back then they were all backhand guys, you know?
Yep.
They were like, nobody's ever done it. But then Avery did it and shut them up, so that was good. And it was actually a lot like Jerm uses his, a lot of power shots.
What's that?
Back in the day, my game was a lot of power backhands and sidearm everything.
Yeah, back when power shots were like 430.
Right?
Well, yeah. The same as I throw now, but back then it was far.
Yeah, exactly. I just posted a video on an Instagram story the other day,
It is
and I like
too
threw a
far.
shot that was historically long, and just thinking about how like I feel like I'm ripping into my shot. Like my speed feels high, the disc has got a nice flight, and it goes like 530 feet, which is, you know, of course, comparatively very long. But it's just a little shrimp shot now.
That's a goofy distance.
And it's just so funny to think how fast the game has gotten.
I think that's really good, actually.
There's a lot of things to like about it, for sure.
You're in that
Yeah,
tree,
that
you have
was
a
great,
putt.
man.
They cleaned that tree up, just so you guys know.
It's a low ceiling, the
Yeah.
little.
Easier
Yeah, they
low.
cleaned
You
it up
going
big
flick
time.
into this?
Probably not.
I mean, I think I'm actually could have got through to like really close.
Flies too good. Can't take that thing out. Go in. Skip in. Oh, long.
A little long. 340? Yeah, looks good. Nice.
Thanks.
Hey, you were closer to the OB than everybody
That is
thought.
perfect.
You're right. He was a lot closer than I
That's a
thought.
birdie.
Yeah, baby.
That is a birdie. Emporia's greens are looking nice this year.
Well, we've never really been here in June, have we?
You're probably right there, honestly. We get 2 putts, right? No.
Sure. I mean, you have to take the first one, but you can putt as many times as you want.
Wow!
Just kidding.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
kidding.
That was insane.
That was the best putt ever.
You see my little spinner there?
Yeah.
Little nose up?
You
Get
practicing that?
A
garbage
little
out of
bit.
it.
Get that garbage out of there, he says.
Seriously? Hole one?
Haha. Oh. Nothing on it.
It's too early to make a 30-footer on the first hole.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna putt again.
Yeah, please do. I like this as a starting par 5. It's
sir.
not the hardest hole, but like historically, we have seen some really strangely poorly played groups on
Yeah.
lead card. Like just taking pars, everyone on the card, maybe even a bogey.
Especially
it's
when your
weird,
caddy
like-
gives you a bad number.
Yeah, that's a really tough
Guy
one.
leading worlds. Just
Wow.
20-foot putt
Oh
on
my
this hole.
gosh. Okay, hole 2, par 4, 745 feet. The trickiest part of this hole is not just the OB left, it's actually that tree right there. Deciding how you're gonna get around that tree is basically the entire challenge of the hole. Get as much distance as you can, because the second shot, unless you just go 500 feet off the tee, is gonna be blind. You might be able to see the flag over the hill, but getting that distance right is actually kind of tricky. So a lot of players are gonna go forehand. Some people will go backhand flex or turnover, but it's really difficult with this very narrow tee pad. So we'll see what they do. Oh, that's a really solid one.
Holy stable.
Yeah.
Halo boss.
Yes, it is.
Hey, that's my move. You can get there from there.
Easily.
We'll try.
The tough part about throwing the
Jeez.
forehand on this hole is you want to throw something stable that won't go left, but you also have to commit it over,
Over
the out of
left.
bounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
So see
Yeah,
if I can just put one out flat.
all the obvious parts right. Oh.
Yeah, good shot.
And if you can carry 430 on hyzer, then you'll just be competing for championships on golf courses.
All right. I'm not ready for a sidearm yet today, so I'm going to go roller.
Really?
Everyone discounts Brody, man. He's been throwing far from the beginning.
Whoa!
But his forehand has always been a little choppy. He hadn't quite transitioned from ultimate to golf.
Okay.
A million options, and that's the last one I thought you would have gone with.
Yeah, for real.
It's early. He ain't doing that in the tournament.
It works good.
Yeah, I think so. What was that?
This is a force.
I think you're just embarrassed by your
A
last.
force, so a disc that has
Roller,
potential of cutting left. Going
It's a
okay.
really, really, really flippy round of forces. No.
He said, I think you're just embarrassed from the last roller you threw in Portland.
Do you remember the next shot?
Oh my God.
Hey, I didn't talk about your.
I asked them if anything was off limits, and they both said no, so they brought this one up, not me.
Oh.
Yoles!
What?
Look at this guy.
Flaming
What a
yawn.
shot.
Love that.
Sit. Sit.
So good.
Ready to say anything until
Nice
Yeah,
shot.
That's
Nice
so
shot.
good. So Yuli and I were talking about who would be the best guest to have on the show, and we're like, well, obviously, recency
president.
bias says Adam Hammis would be a great guest to bring back on the show. We haven't seen him in a while, haven't heard his Goose call. Then we're like, oh, Goose call. And I was like, they had a great battle, but also you had a great battle here last year, and really, like, aside from OTB, this has been your biggest breakout performance, obviously. And it was just, I couldn't think of a better guest to have on the show than somebody who broke down this course last year in a way that made us, like, every round we did commentary, we were just like, well, if you can do that, yeah, good. So
I don't get why more people haven't done that. I don't know. I was talking to Brody, and he's like, dude, I'm just playing the same game plan you were playing last year.
yeah, no, I'm gonna
You
watch
got the
tape.
power forehand, power backhand, do it.
I'm gonna watch tape and watch how you analyze each shot. The problem is there's that execution element to it that is very important, it seems. Oh my, oh boy, that was a lot of
Sit.
bad.
hit a house.
Yeah, right, guys. Come on, y'all are sweet, but that's
What?
What was your goal there?
What was your goal
Yeah.
there?
Tonight I'm gonna sleep for probably 12
fair play.
hours.
He said, what was your goal there? That's what the Goose just asked.
One more bad shot with that charger and we got to
You
get
gotta
rid
go.
of it.
I know. I hate that thing.
Throw your new destroyer.
Oh, the new destroyer. All right. I had another charger I was gonna try, but oh, it was just
I
an
just need some
early
Molotov.
release, and everything was bad about it. Even that needs. Like,
I mean, it's in the
I think you
boundaries.
should rely on that
I
thing
saw
all week.
I saw the thought on that one.
Yeah,
I saw,
yeah,
I saw what you were going
I
for.
That disc is good.
I saw the thought that time, whereas I did not understand what the hell
Hey,
you were trying the
Shrimpy.
first time. So nervous when I do these practice rounds still.
I'm always nervous playing with the Goose.
I like your
man.
shoes. They match the colors for Jomez.
Yeah, dude.
Is that what your thought when you bought them? You were like, these
My
are
thought
the
when I
Jomez
saw
Pro
these-
Gore-Tex shoes.
That needs a
My,
skip.
first off, this is, I think, the 9th colorway of this year's Pegasus Trails. They're my favorite shoes to play disc
Yeah.
golf in. Second, when I saw this colorway, I was like, those are the most fire colorway I've ever seen from them.
For sure.
Like a distant third or fourth was like, oh yeah, I guess it is kind of Jomez-y. But yeah.
Perfect.
Why
It's
was
perfect.
it never hooking
Perfect
left?
match.
Toss
Imagine
one
the
real
hat
quick
just
so you
about
guys are
perfect.
cool.
Yeah, I know. It's
Why didn't it
it's
go
good
left?
times.
1 second, sorry.
Oh God.
Did you not throw a good one, Goose?
I threw that exact same shot.
Yeah, very, very
A little
similar to
wide,
that.
maybe?
Very, very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a
Noise.
that's an easy birdie.
Hopefully.
Ching.
No flags stick up yet. It makes this hole a little bit harder to see from the practice round. It was too free.
No, no,
It
no.
was too thoughtful.
No.
It looks too good.
I feel like if I got angry, I'd break
I
it.
was going to come.
Jerm, look it. No, no.
I was going to tell you.
Jerm.
This thing
Jerm.
can be fragile. Please don't get angry around it. That's
Jerm.
all I was. and
Jerm,
you
look
just-
it. Look at this little fragile piece.
I know.
I want to break it now.
You're that guy in college when I would build this epic snow sculpture in the middle of the quad that would just come down and kick it in the middle of the night. That's you.
Oh,
I
yeah,
3D printed an AVRX3 clone, took it to the course the next day, first throw, hole-in-one aces, and the disc breaks in the basket.
Literally.
It's the coolest thing I've ever done in my life.
It's pretty awesome.
I was like, yeah, check the lit. Yeah, I did it.
Go in.
Yeah, like basically this exact same shape, but
Ew, it's
disc
gooey
size.
and wet over
Right,
here.
okay.
That's so awesome.
Ew. Let's go, boy.
Come on.
There's a par save.
Oh yeah.
Are you serious?
That's fun.
Too good, babe.
Jerm just makes a 90-footer. Sweet.
He's a good putter. If you make that, it counts for mine.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna miss them.
Too easy.
Tried to.
Nice
No,
bird.
you didn't.
Too easy. It's nice to be putting at sea level again.
They gotta.
I couldn't putt last week at the Zoo Town.
Here we are at hole 3, 466 feet. I think this is a really cool hole. Par 3 for the guys, par 4 for the ladies. What you'll see most people do, I think, is throw like a backhand turnover up the middle. It's a little touchy because that slopes away. So if you hyzer it out, you could be leaking left. Turn it over, there's a sidewalk over there. I think that sets up nicely for a power forehand. So I've got kind of a nice easy play on this hole. And then you'll see a lot of people, maybe not a lot, but a few people throwing maybe like wide spike eyes around this tree or like a stall flex line as well. They have the distance, but kind of a bonus birdie. I'm trying to throw maybe 30 feet short, something like that. So
30 feet short?
Yeah.
You were parking this last year, right?
yeah,
And he's
See, this is where we've talked about Macbeth's forehand being underrated. Like Macbeth's getting there with the forehand, and to me, I'm sitting here like thinking, that's right there in front of me. I throw a good one, I'm 60, 70 feet short, and I'm like, this isn't fair. Like you can't have that advantage over me too. Like you have every other thing.
Why do I want to take the backhand hyzer this year?
It's a long forehand though.
it is a long forehand.
So talking about like taking your game plan like we're talking on 2, and then executing it, this is like, if you don't have 460 sidearm, you can't get this.
That's maybe 430, and I think most people with the forehand are.
But 430 all hyzer.
Yeah. No,
And if
for
you
sure.
don't have 430 flat ground hyzer, I don't think you can get the 460 that is on this hole. That's
For
my,
sure.
that's my,
No,
what I
I
have to say
agree
about
with that.
It's going to get close, I promise. Oh boy. It's short, 80 short.
it. Yeah,
That's OB.
that is short.
It's the hardest hole
Might
ever
go-
to get close. I'm taking a different route. Playing aggressive.
Oh, you
He said he
you
was
birdied
trying
that
to
one,
be
right?
30
You parked it.
feet.
This is for charity,
I'll
so I'm
bet
going
that's right where it
aggressive.
Yeah. What are you doing? You doing the backhandy?
Yeah, I'm going to put a little baby flex in this. It's going to
You're
come
a
off.
forehand dude. What's going on?
Not lately, Jerm.
You've left your roots, man. You're different.
I've left my roots for this nice backhand I have now. Oh!
Still good.
yeah, that's,
It
that was
pushed.
really good,
wow.
actually.
A leaf away from perfection.
Yeah, right where your side
Yeah,
was.
exactly.
Oh,
That's what-
stepper. Stepper. Watch out, Goose.
Should we let
Did you play last
through?
week? Did you do the Zootown thingy?
I played Zootown, yeah.
Was that stepper still stepping?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That
I
thing
think
was-
the first round I shot 4 under and had 6 circle 2 putts.
Jesus.
If you could tell I wasn't getting off the tee too hot.
I watched the coverage.
It's going straight forehand.
I was very
skip.
tired.
I'm trying to tip
skip.
it.
I
No,
was-
it's
Take
way
a
OB.
huge,
That's
massive
OB.
I'm
skip
trying to tip
over.
it over. I can't get there all hyzer. I've got to flex it.
Yeah, I know. That's the same.
Oh, you went
I'll
par
try
par?
a sidearm.
Birdie?
You're Bob.
I birdied.
Everybody threw.
Oh, he threw?
Yeah.
Oh, he threw the hyzer thing.
And you
I'll-
made fun
I'll
of
try
it.
a
You literally
sidearm.
made fun of his shot.
I'll literally try a sidearm.
Bullying
I don't
stuff.
have the right nuke right now, though.
It all runs together.
Bowling.
You suck!
Yeah, now you're bowling yourself.
I'm
when-
definitely taking that this year.
Remember when I said all the big arms are throwing that shot?
I just got to flex a little bit more.
Kona, can I give you some advice? Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come this way, come this way, come this way, come this way. Gotta come, no, all the way around, all the way around. You can't miss the mandatory. When you walk through, just always walk through the mandatory. Like you're
Is
already.
this even a mandatory, dude?
It is. It absolutely is. You gotta. I feel like
Can I give you some
she's been a pro for a
advice?
while. You got to know these things. Another thing, I was just talking about Chris Taylor. I'm going to give him another shout out here because we had a really fascinating talk. You know what the most important statistic in disc golf is?
What?
Did you say what, like as an answer? What?
I'll bet I know what it is, but
Tell me.
most important statistic for people that win?
And don't say something stupid like you're scored apart. No, that's the most important statistic that we keep as far as not score.
Tee to green.
Circle one
two.
in regulation.
Yeah.
Is
That's
the most important, and it's more important by the amplitude of 2 times more important than C1X putting.
The reason you don't have to tell me this. I've looked at these stats, man. I was in contention to win 2 tournaments.
This has been broken down by like mathematician.
I led OTB and Portland in tee to green, C1 regulation, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was 100th in C1 putting.
And you almost won.
And I almost won both tournaments.
He's like, I get that. I am that guy.
Robert Burge came up to me at OTB and was like,
Nice shot,
dude,
Jules.
if only I could putt, I'd be winning this tournament. I'm like 2nd in tee to green, and I'm like 80th in putting.
Yeah.
I'm like, Robert, I am leading the tournament. I'm 1st in tee to green, and I'm 100th in putting. You don't have to tell me this.
Get closer.
Did they change the chains on these things this year? Go ahead.
It kind of seems like it.
They look galvanized for once. Oh.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man.
Does it feel like it's too easy, like you're cheating sometimes?
Yes.
Or do you feel like it's always hard and you always focus?
I don't think they're hard, but I always put a little bit of focus into them.
Yeah.
It just seems like the steppers that are right at the circle's edge, just out, are like,
the
by the
basket
time
somehow
I get
gets
here, it's like
30% bigger somehow.
it's so easy. It
Yeah.
seems so easy. I don't know why I haven't done this forever.
Yeah, right. I know. When I'm in that zone, it's like I would rather be 35 than 22.
I would much rather be right here than
Yeah.
right here. I miss these.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's an obvious call, but like take 2 steps more, or 2.5 steps more. Would you rather be there? No. I'm saying like put yourself right there. Okay. You got
In the
that putt
circle?
versus 2.5 steps closer. Which one are you preferring?
This. Because
Yeah.
then I can just go like this.
Yeah, just lean forward.
Not with a nuke though. Not with a nuke.
Yeah. Missed it.
Yeah, I actually dread the 29-footer.
Yeah, for sure. Who doesn't? That's the scariest.
I mean,
putt in
that's
the
the
game.
putt I'm missing right now.
Yeah.
I dread the 19-footer on the DD baskets.
I'm subbing in for Paul on this par putt.
Okay, hole 4, par 3, 433 feet. You have 2 options basically. You can go up the middle, which looks a little tighter this year, or if you have the power sidearm, like Goose and I, we're more than likely gonna be hanging over the green, and Jerm. Why did I not add you into the power sidearm category? I don't think you're gonna see too many turnovers wide sidearm or up the middle.
Yeah, so I think that's how you have to attack it. That little Anheuser like that, that's beautiful. A little short maybe, but that's good.
Yeah, I'm also worried about slipping. This is
Totally.
kind of slippery. So I didn't really plant too hard. I'll take that.
It's the only feedback I've given Eric since the beginning of.
Too narrow.
Oh no, I'm
Country
not
Club.
going off this.
I
Nope.
I
Not
don't
today.
understand the point of it.
I'm going off the side.
It's kind of slippery.
It's very slippery and I'm not doing it. And I'm gonna tell them after this round.
Yep, there's the slip.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Go in. Oh,
I can tell it's going to be a little short.
C2 battle. Be careful, Jerm.
I'm going off the side.
Nice. I mean,
Pretty good.
It's all good. Not the worst.
Oh, go!
Keep drifting, dude.
Is that in?
Probably not.
That had the makeup early. I thought it was good.
I just
Yeah,
got
I
you
just didn't
thinking
get any
about throwing a
power.
flex.
Yeah.
I had to do like a 3-stepper.
Yep.
What are these monster walls? Holy moly.
I have truly been so supportive. Eric's design, I really like his concept in course design. Eric McCabe is a good course designer, in my opinion. Very good course designer. I don't understand these tee pads to a level that it just drives me crazy. I don't understand
narrow.
the purpose of a straight runway like that.
Yeah.
Really?
We don't need that. No, well, the problem is
I would take those kind of tee pads over almost anything else we play. I love the fact that it's long.
Well, yeah, the long is great.
Length
They're
is
not
fine.
wide
No one's
enough.
complaining about the length. The narrowness, the fact that it's not flush with the ground means that you can't attack that coming from an angle. I've got a wide spread here in my last step. So if I come up and I'm trying to throw an Anheuser angle and I'm approaching from off the tee, my back foot is probably rolling my ankle on the edge of the tee box if it's not
100%.
already off the box.
Just keeping it
Big
level
boy
with
I
the
don't
ground.
have
I like level with the ground.
access to different angles other than
Yeah,
what
when
they
I threw my
tell me I
roller
have
on
to
two,
throw.
it was so awkward to run up on that tee. And
Two
it
is
probably looked awkward.
probably the poster child of this.
Terrible putt.
There it is.
Even worse.
Got it.
Yeah, boy.
2 under, 3 under?
No, I bogeyed the last one. I'm 1 under, I guess.
1 under.
I think at this point in disc golf, the one thing that grinds my gears more than anything are slippery tee pads.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's
they're
so bad.
Yep.
My point is this: as a tour, you need to protect your #1 asset, which is the players. Putting them on a slippery tee pad is doing the exact opposite. Now, if I throw it somewhere that is unsafe and I choose, because of the thing that I've done, where I've placed it, to
All
go
bets are off
and to
once you're off the tee box.
sacrifice my body,
All bets are off.
that's
after.
mine.
Yep.
But on the tee pad, you must protect the player. Hole 5 is a 675-foot par 4, slightly down the hill. Then you're gonna go up into the trees. The basket will be placed on the back side of the trees, out of bounds left and right. Land shorter, have the hyzer around, or throw it as far as you can to get into the trees, have a technical upshot.
Whoa!
Little slippy.
That's
Oh,
the
it's
only
OB.
spot.
You hit the island.
Wait,
You-
what?
He hit the OB
There's an
island.
OB right there, dude.
That is
It's
so
the silliest
stupid.
little thing.
It's a pond. He went in the pond.
I mean, like, hey, I get it. I'm punished, but
You did last year and talking about it.
oh my gosh.
That's
How
crazy.
good this one is. I
Why would
just
they put that there?
over rotate, slip. Incredible.
Oh, that's
Beauty.
pretty.
Nice shot.
On a hole like this, to
Get off that tree.
Yeah.
There we go. Sidearm.
Talk to us, Goose. Give us the
to
knowledge.
make it so that your shot's punished the same as any other bad shot, I would love to see like where that sidewalk is going like slanted, make everything short of that hazard.
Oh wow.
So
You got to get past the path.
you
I
have
like
to
it.
get past the
Whoa.
path
That
to
would
be
make
in
me
bounds.
really think on this.
If you throw, you know,
Whoa.
and then you're punished according to how bad your shot is. So Jerm, you're
Yeah.
throwing your shot there, OB, versus someone that, you know, skips. They're still OB, but they're throwing from way up there.
Interesting.
It's a great way to, and we're at that level where we
agree.
can play holes like that.
Yeah. This hole used to be like one of the hardest ones on the course, and like over the last 4 years of adjustments that they've made out here, this has become one of the softer par 4s, even though it's still hard.
And it used
Right.
to be
Yeah,
hard.
when it's windy,
It
the
used to be the
second
hardest.
shot's dicey. So you're
Yeah,
short
that's
of
good
it?
because that's getting to that right side enough
Get
where
a
you got the
skip.
hyzer, right?
That's
Or are
funny.
you?
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah,
That's the play here.
Nice shot, buddy.
You're almost in a no man's land though.
almost.
Almost.
Jerm, I got to
Makes
throw
the
this
hyzer tougher.
off camera.
Yeah. I haven't done that one yet. That's freshy.
This thing is so sweet.
Beauty night.
Oh, I got the skip too.
What a
Nice
shot, Jules.
Thanks.
Dude, I watched your video with you and I think I already mentioned this to you once
Joe.
upon a time with Joseph.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys threw some of the most insane lines ever with those things. Just parking every other hole of it.
They've done, I think they said that they've done 3 restocks of that disc after that video.
I believe it. You guys are throwing it so good in that video.
It's so fun to throw. I like the backhand here because I normally don't throw it right into the first tree.
It's a long sidearm.
No, I've had really good success with trying to go big shot here where I'm getting like past the 3rd tree. Like I've got like a little tiny pitch up there in tournaments lately and it's been really nice because this.
Is this OB right here?
Starting right here.
Starting right here?
Yeah.
Okay. That's another reason I really like the sidearm.
The forehand, Paul puts me just past the path, sometimes in this little weird, awkward hill.
Right.
And I don't like that second shot where it's at that like 300 range where I have to be pinpoint accurate with that hyzer.
Be good, baby.
That's good.
It's too far, I think.
It's not too far.
Long.
It's way too far.
A little too far.
Big
a little
boy.
long.
You
I
big
think it's still in
boy.
bounds.
I like it.
That one looks good.
Gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
Nicely done.
It's hard to get around the outside of that tree and come up short of the basket because that width is at that perfect
That's
length.
my flippy raptor. So it like goes, it actually like.
Dude, this grass is like infamous for not skipping.
I know, but it's wet.
I know. Dude, I'm not gonna, you do it.
You guys remember Brody's shot here last year?
No.
All right, I'm gonna not do it.
This was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen before. He threw a
Oh, yes.
forehand from here,
Yes, and it
landed
jumped
10
back
feet
OB.
in bounds, was on hyzer the whole way, got the anti-skip out of bounds, and it stayed out.
It was, dude, it was, I totally remember that now.
Pretty good.
Nicely done.
Just driven into that hillside.
Thank you.
Perfect.
The good thing about that
Yeah,
shot
nice
is
shot.
that you're never out of bounds.
Never have to worry about it going OB.
Yep.
Ezra Aderhold Sports.
He calls it Ezra EA Sports. He did 2 this in our practice round
Did
yesterday.
he?
Yeah, dang it.
What am I, Brad?
Perfect.
Oh, it got
Double A
skipped.
hams.
Yeah. Just as I was saying, don't plan on the skip there, Adam.
Brad, you're one of the finest people I know. I swear, bro. I love you too, Brad.
Gossage.
Goose, man.
Holy mackerel.
Nice.
Holy.
Oh.
There it comes.
So good. There it is.
Chris has a pretty good one too.
Who does?
I heard that you taught him.
Chris Clemens?
Chris
Yeah,
Clemens?
he's figured it out.
Clemens.
He was always fascinated with it.
He'll rip one of those at me in the middle of a round sometimes. Sure, make a good
Can you
putt.
grab that garbage back there?
Hey, this is pretty with your hat.
Yeah. How many people can match their shoes, their hats, and their air balls? Okay, hole 6 is a par 3, 339 feet. Biggest change that's happened is, I don't know if you can see that tree from here, it's right in line with the FPO pin, is gone. That was a huge factor in shaping this kind of like baby little flex or big hyzer. This hole's gonna be the easiest hole in the course for sure, but there is out of bounds up by the green, and the pin is blind around the corner a little bit. It is somewhat close to the out of bounds, so you might get some 3s and 4s from missed putts, but this is gonna be birdied a lot. This will be the easiest hole, right? It'll be easiest par 3.
Right.
There might be a par 4 that people
I doubt
dice
it.
up, but
I'll bet this is easiest.
yeah.
If it were mirrored, it might be different. If it was a forehand instead of a backhand.
Too far?
No way is that too
No,
far.
That looks good.
Ooh.
That's gotta be
I don't know.
parked.
It's by the tree, but it's
You
not
think
like
it's
OB.
Yeah, I gotta think so, right? I feel like I threw it at 339.
You know your discs. You know your
You're
discs.
You're right.
I don't
You're right
think
by
there's any
that
way
tree
in the
that's
world
long.
that's OB.
It's not OB. I'll bet it's just like 25 long.
25 long, you
20
think?
long.
Oh my gosh.
You're by the tree, like behind the basket. It's my guess.
That's fine. Hopefully it's a stepper. See, I just wish for circle 2 putts.
That might be
That's
OB
not short.
left.
That's in. Go in. Go in.
Yeah, that's good.
No, that
one,
is good.
What disc are you going with there?
That's a Captain's Raptor.
Why don't
Captain.
you say Yuli?
It was Gilly's disc.
Well, Yuli's
Is Yuli the captain?
Oh boy. Oh boy. You're off the team.
Go!
Parked.
Oh my gosh,
Aaron
Paul.
Goss is a free agent.
That's short, right?
Yeah,
Party?
yeah. That's so short.
I'll wake my bones up here. I feel like I'm just kind of
My
floating
hip's
out
a little
here.
stiff.
Yeah, a little stiff, a little stiff.
I like it.
That looks Get left.
Go ahead, Nick.
Get left, baby. Come on.
It's coming. Boom.
All right, that's fine.
Those
that's fine.
those are in bounds. I got it.
Let's go, Nicky. Nick Hansen
Should have a tour card.
is one of those dudes who works for the Pro Tour, filming, and then every once in a while he plays a tournament, and then he just beats people down.
You know, he plays the Monday qualifiers every weekend.
No offense, Joey
And he
Tamale,
wins them
he's like
all.
a better Joey Tamale.
Oh, shots fired.
I said no offense, to be fair.
Joey's
No
off
offense.
exploring the world with Macbeth.
No,
he's living
dude,
it.
Joey's living one of the greatest 22-year-old lives
He's
he
doing
could
well.
possibly live. If he is 22.
I think he's
somewhere
like
around.
30.
I'm proud of Joey, of
Super proud of Joey. Joey's a great dude.
course. Yeah, a little long. You're right. What do I know?
Joey's gonna be messaging Nick, Nick's gonna be completely unaware. It's like, dude, I am challenging you one-on-one.
You're right.
Oh my God, man.
It's still 9 a.m. in my book. Oh, how nice. That one was wet. Let's try this one. I deserve that.
Yeah,
happened?
good shot.
My death zone, 25 feet.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Gotta keep it close, Goss.
I got you, Jerm.
Gotta keep
Dude,
it
no,
close.
no.
Yes.
No. Stay right there. I just airballed from that range in the last hole.
I know. I had to make it for you.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I can't get better by taking
I'm a good
gimmies.
player.
Nice.
Appreciate that. That was
Oh
a miss.
my
I
gosh,
just
you
missed.
did. Yeah,
What
yeah.
am I doing?
That was a
Me
good
and Goss
catch.
are just
I
going birdie
practiced
for birdie. Once
45
again,
minutes to an hour
That's your
of that
problem.
exact range.
I wish we could fix this problem right here.
Oh, it's stuck.
It's so easy to fix, and it's such a pain. The chain. You know what I'm talking about? You hit this chain here.
Aaron, I don't want to. I can't. We can't go there. Look, I know that this is your first time on our practice round. We hold too much power.
Oh, okay. This isn't anything against these baskets.
No, it is. It is.
No.
But it has to be because
It's this bolt right here.
there's a bolt right here,
If you take
and
this
this
bolt,
lower ring sticks on it, and it creates a tension that is not fluid. Our
just
chains
gotta make
have to
the
be
bolt.
fluid to soften the blow.
just make the bolt a little smaller, and the chains rise up. I see certain like baskets. I've seen it on Innova. I've seen it on
Yeah.
a few of these where there's just a
There's
bolt.
weak spots. There's weak spots in all of them.
And it's-
but the
it's
bolt
not
being too big,
consistent.
catching that ring, creating that tension, is every once in a while you hit the front chain and it just rebounds like you hit a
Just
wall.
rebounds, right?
The
And
chain doesn't even
sometimes it'll
move.
just grab your disc if you throw it way too far right.
The bolt can't be sticking out like this, blocky, holding the ring.
It's not an
the whole
actual
design at the bottom.
thing
Have a
with
T-bar.
the DD
Garage
baskets. It's I think that specific like
Do you
some
think
of the
we'll
DD
ever
baskets are
make a
good.
basket that catches everything?
No.
Because what is everything to people?
I just think people don't realize what that problem actually is, and we need to like show them that it's that bolt there, and you just make the bolt smaller. You
This
just
is-
integrate it into the actual metal, and it fixes
I
it.
got-
Our sport is a sport that is by nature progressive. We have constantly reshaped the sport. Every single 5 years, 10 years, there's a new big evolution as far as where we're growing. And I think that a lot of the older school players, the lower PDJ numbers, are probably used to the original Mach 3s where they had to loft their putt in. And they're thinking of golf. They're thinking of the mentality of, I can't jam this home, I've got to softly roll it in. We have a different sport. Our sport goes through the air. We're affected in different ways with fluctuations of wind and all sorts of things in a way that a ball rolling on the ground sure is inconsistent at times, but we're way more reliant on our object catching our thing. That hole catches a ball when it's hit in there, right? It does. It just does. Every once in a while, randomly something happens. I think the future of our sport is a target that is built to catch everything, whether it's maybe not left side, because just
It's a pull.
Yeah, exactly. But if
hit the
something
pole.
that goes in,
Your putt's
stays
made.
in,
Yeah.
I think making something that
kidding.
eats them up,
Yeah.
I think is a more important thing. If somebody aims it right, with the right height, the right center, everything, that stays in. I don't care. I don't want to see anything spit out.
I think
That's just my personal opinion.
Well,
I think
I would
that's
go
the
the
future.
exact opposite of that too. It just needs to be consistent.
What about this? What if it can spit out, but there's a middle section, right? Just a small one, that if you hit in that spot, like a little red thing goes off on the top of the basket, and that counts no matter what.
Right.
What about that?
Something like that.
No, I'm
We
serious.
just have a little beeper at the top.
Because-
Beep, spit out.
The biggest
Well,
issue is the variable.
No,
You
because-
can't have some putts catch and some putts not.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's all I'm saying. What about a middle spot, and it could be small, but if you hit that spot, you're no matter good.
Right.
No matter what. If you miss anywhere else and it spits through, cut through, it's your fault anyway because you didn't hit the perfect spot.
Right.
This shit
No, I
for-
agree with
Here,
that.
take this. I'm gonna draw with my marker. Let's use the bigger.
Is this okay
Yeah.
before they do this?
Where do you draw a
Draw it
mustache on a
here.
goose?
I think we'll do a couple different ones, but I'll do like a funny one here. There's a little bit on the other side as well.
That one's good.
And then he's
Fu
got
Manchu.
like a little mom tattoo.
I like it.
All right, it's my
Good stuff.
box.
Good stuff.
Like that. That's good.
We need to make one with the mustache and the unibrow.
Oh yeah!
Hole 7,
go.
par 4, 678
Love
feet.
that.
Very low ceiling off the tee. OB kind of like 180 feet up there and then stretches out to maybe like 240. I'm not really sure. But you got to throw in low and far. Right now is a little more dangerous. Kind of like drift off left barely. And then you have smooth up shot into the green.
Really good.
Oh
Yeah, nice
baby,
shot.
let's go. So you know how we've got like albatrosses and eagles and birdies? Yeah, that's way up there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Everything's bird related. A bogey's just it's a bogey.
The bogey monster.
Yeah, but it's not a bird. So I think I've got a new one for it. I'm gonna start calling them dodos.
Dodos.
Yeah. Double dodos and double dodos.
I love that.
Triple dodos.
Triple
Yeah, so I've already got I've got a dodo and a double dodo so far.
The poor dodo bird.
I know.
Sidearm,
big.
eh?
Yeah.
No,
And
just enough.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to make
take
dodos
that.
extinct again, you know, but keep bringing them back. Like science. We're trying to clone dodos, I think.
Triple A
I think we're
hands.
trying to bring dodos back.
Boom. I just leveled up. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Brad just renamed me from double A hams to triple A hams because triple's cooler than double.
Yeah. Triple A. Dodos. That's my. It's
Isn't that
really,
great?
Oh, it's really good.
Where does the goose factor in
You
there?
feel like a dodo
I
when
feel
you
a
get one.
company.
Huh?
I feel a company coming on.
Yeah,
Dodo.
yeah. Dodo disc golf, baby. Let's go.
I have three A's in my name. Perfect.
And then right next to it, it'll just have like equals
Is that far enough?
bogey.
That's
If that's not good, then I
it's-
don't
I
know
think
what
it's
it
OB.
is.
Let me try one more real quick, Adam. Sorry.
This has been like the easiest hole on the course with the par fours.
You think?
Oh, for sure. Statistically, for the last few years, this has been the easiest hole. And bringing it in a little bit makes sense. It still will be the easiest par four, I would think.
I think it'd be cool to throw it like up on those tee boxes. Back it all the way up.
I wonder what, yeah. They
you would
have
see
to have a
some
passageway with
spike
people.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, this hole was already like, it wasn't the easiest hole in the course when it was a wide open tee shot, which is surprising. You go back like 6 years ago, there was like a tee pad on the sidewalk. And then they found that little wooded spot. And it didn't even affect the scores at all. It was like, what? All of a sudden you got this low ceiling, tight gap. No one even cares. It's too close to the gap, I think.
It's when you get a headwind as this hole gets dicey.
Yeah,
Because then you don't really know if you're just going to turn over or...
no doubt. That's gonna skip too. That's
Money.
so good.
Nice
So
shot.
good on these types of courses. Oh,
Let me try this
fantastic.
forehand. real quick.
Very good. Very good, Goose. Very good.
It's close.
Skip.
I'm almost flexed out enough to do that.
That's actually not bad.
Edge
for
of
me.
circle. Good one.
You actually were trying to go in.
Good thing that boy can putt.
It's all right.
He's
20 feet.
Sure does suck at approaches, right? No?
No.
Oh. Cut that.
Dude, I hit the first branch, kicked left at Worlds.
Ooh.
Freaking three'd it. I was like,
Threw in from there?
no.
Oh, you hit that.
Yeah, and kicked way left. Like hit it, went
Okay.
straight left, and then threw a big one for me. Came up here and hit like a 50-footer.
50-footer from here. That's sick. Matty O threw OB, where that green starts.
Yeah.
And then he threw a shot from there to like 40 feet and saved his par. That one was pretty sick.
What would happen? What, you know what? You did lose that thing for a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I kind of think where though. I believe. Oh yeah, it happened at Idlewild.
And
It
how
was
long
my
was
first
it gone?
practice round last year, I believe.
But how long was it gone?
Like 6 hours maybe.
Oh, so you didn't even have to worry about it.
Well, I finished out the practice round, not even 6 hours. However long it took me to finish out the practice round, I went
that's-
straight back and I
that's
swam
the
until I
longest-
found it.
That's the longest it's been gone?
Yeah.
Okay, so you haven't really been pushed to the situation of like what are you gonna do when you don't have that?
No.
Yeah. Because it's been in your bag. What,
I'll
4
never
years?
throw it around water. I'll never. Well, I will in tournaments, but like,
Yeah,
I'll never
practice-
throw it in
yeah.
a dumb situation
Yeah,
to lose
right.
it.
It's like why Aaron took out the blue bomber.
No.
And usually I throw it too good to lose it.
Right
Goss
over
is
you.
parked.
How did you get over to me and to Brad
Oh,
and we were
sorry.
so close? That's pretty good.
Point guard.
QBs, man.
Scoring guard, actually.
Scoring guard?
Yeah, I'm a scoring guard.
What position is that in what sport? A scoring guard?
Yeah, they call them scoring guards. There's point guards and there's
Dude,
scoring guards.
oh my gosh, I saw the coolest thing. A breakdown of Jokic's performance. All right, so
That dude's noise.
talk about NBA Finals MVPs. First time
Just
anyone's
birdie
won
after
one.
birdie.
Kevin Durant, when he won Finals MVP, he averaged 28 points a game.
Yeah.
Goss, we're having a huge
Durant's
battle
known as
here.
a scorer, right?
Yeah.
Jokic averaged 30. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about rebounding. Tim Duncan, known as a rebounder. He got like 9 or 10 rebounds a game. Jokic had like 11 or 12. Talk about three-point field goal percentage. Steph Curry, when he won Finals MVP, he shot like 39% from the three-point line.
Crazy.
Jokic shot 45%. Talk about assists. Who was the assist guy that they were relating him to?
Magic, maybe?
Magic. Talking about Magic. When Magic won his first Finals MVP, he averaged like 8 or 9 assists. Jokic averaged like 10 assists a game. It was like he beat all these other players in each statistic. Guard play, center play, everything play.
Yeah, but he didn't beat Jordan at points.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, yeah, they picked and choose the stats to
Yeah.
make it interesting, but it's still like, these are like all-time greats who are known for this one thing specifically, and he
Yeah.
beat them all at that venue.
That's crazy.
He's the coolest player ever. He didn't even care about winning.
I
He's
know.
just like, can I go home now?
Yeah,
They're
he's like, it's just my job. I don't really love it.
they're like, you got a parade. He's like, a parade? When's the parade? I gotta go home.
I know, what the heck?
He's clocking into his 9 to 5 at the NBA level.
He is, yeah.
He said everyone hates their job.
He said, well, some people might not. They're lying.
This is hole 8 here, par 5, 994 feet, one of my favorite holes on the course. There's so many ways to attack this hole, so many risk-reward opportunities, and you're rewarded if you throw 3 good shots with a pretty simple birdie. So the way I'm gonna play it is I'm gonna go kind of safe on the first shot, try to get in bounds, go big on the second shot, and then try to get up to somewhere around like 280, 270 on my up shot, and hopefully get up and down for a birdie.
I'm 2 under.
Me and Goss are both 5.
5 downs?
Yeah.
Both of you guys?
Yeah.
Through 8?
I
Through 7.
missed hole 3,
Oh.
and I missed hole 4.
I missed hole 1 and I
compete for
missed
the practice
hole.
round win at Des Moines.
I missed hole 1. I missed hole 4.
I got a Dodo Dublowski.
I'm about to go on a bird streak. I can feel it. I'm throwing it
It's
straight
still
over.
me.
I might get an E.
Is Nuke dangerous right now with the downslope and
Big
the
time.
skipper?
Always
Always
dangerous.
dangerous.
So what are you going zone?
Soft zone.
To where?
He goes
300
short, and then he goes big sidearm, and then he throws an approach to, I don't know, 18 feet, and let's hope.
That's the goal.
I'm going big. I think if I leak it right,
The last part of the game plan is let's hope.
it's part of the game plan.
That's part of the game plan, man. I love it. That's not coming back.
That's a big opening for you. That's not coming
That
back.
thing's got to skip.
That's
like
gonna
it's
have to
never
get on the
skipped
back
before.
of a go-kart.
That was really bad.
Go get him. Go get him, Tiger.
Thanks, man.
Adam,
Hey,
I'm disappointed
Adam's gonna
in
play
you.
the rest of the hole just
That
like
was
I play it.
embarrassing.
Let's hope that we get a bogey.
What was I doing? That wasn't even good at all.
You just need height, and you were terrified of the OB, which the only thing you should be terrified of is going OB right.
I tried to just.
I mean, look at this little. Oh.
How smart is he?
He's smarter than all of us. But I would be really smart if I had a 450 sidearm hyzer.
That's the
doubt.
thing is that's the easiest
All
shot.
right. I do
That's
too,
the
but
easiest
here I am
time to
not
go
doing
big.
that.
Is that second forehand.
Did you birdie last one?
No. Did you?
All right. Yeah, I
I'm
did.
still not
Oh,
gonna
you're
lay
up.
up.
Sorry.
Practice it once, man.
I'm letting Jerm
I will,
get his thing.
after I rip
Yeah,
one
I
more.
parred that last one.
Screw it.
See you there.
That's
Psych.
really good.
It's got to hit the path.
No, it's good.
Baby. Oh, she jumped.
Because it's downsloped right there.
Thanks.
It's
Smooth silk.
OB.
Sit.
close.
So good.
It'll be
Sit.
close.
Sit. It's gonna be real close.
Oh,
Adam's
I
throwing
don't
another
know.
one.
So close.
So close. This is inbounds, and that's OB. And this is the first hole. See, here. All right. This is the inbound side, and this is the OB side. Obviously, the line is out of bounds. And that's how close I was to being in bounds. It was like how the day started.
Uh-oh.
That's really good.
You're good.
It's
Nice
so
shot.
hard
You're
to
good.
throw it as far left as you need to actually get back into the middle.
Right?
Like,
got a
all you're
bunch of
thinking here on
doinkies
this
here.
shot, even if you're up the fairway, the next shot on this hole always,
I think I'm
with
in
the
there.
slope going over
I think
the
I'm in the
hill
bounds.
and sloping left to right, or right to left, I
Yeah,
guess,
barely, but I'm in the bounds.
is you got to throw it like so far left that you think that it's going out of bounds. Like
Yeah.
you're trying to throw it OB almost.
This hole looks so different. What'd they do? Trees are gone. And that's
Really
a birdie.
good.
That's how you do it.
Jeez Louise, that is so much power.
He's showing us how to do it.
Get a little jealous when I watch that.
Bro, throw a forehand from right there.
I don't even have a disc that, I just threw my nuke. Yeah, I don't have.
Just something a little more stable than that nuke.
Okay.
Throw it straight at the tree on the left. Let it hyzer just right of it.
That's a force that only goes 380. So if I had my nuke, I could punch another 40 feet.
That's a birdie.
You think?
You'll look at that shot and you'll be like, oh, this is a little bit of a tricky up shot.
All right.
But it's like,
I've always seen this hole as if you can get off the tee distance, it's just the easiest thing ever.
you just can't afford to take a bogey.
I can't afford to miss right. You're right. You can't afford to bogey this hole.
And see, Uli,
Thank you.
Uli's right on the edge too. You don't want to be sitting two there. It's three shots. Like this next
Roller.
shot's not easy. But it's like, hey, you've got an opportunity to birdie.
Yeah. I gotta pull off
Easy
something
par.
crazy to get
This is
par.
kind of a routine birdie, but it's a really tough tee shot to get here.
5-10 to the
I gotta
pin almost
cut it, though.
puts you in that like
I gotta go wee.
mindset where you're like, am I a crazy person?
Throw into that tree.
But it is such a huge advantage to be able to see the basket.
Just throw a forehand, get around that tree,
Yeah.
get to that tree, easy birdie.
I know, but I'm like, I think that I can throw a far enough forehand that I can even give myself a floater opportunity to eagle.
Maybe.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, am I crazy enough to like try to bite off something like that?
From 5'10".
Yeah. So, because I could throw 5.
Think of how many eagles you
25, 30.
get. How many eagles do you get?
Not very many, but you know,
how
I'm
many
also
times do you
like
mess this up?
7 back at you guys, 6 back. at you
Yeah,
guys.
true. No, that's a good point.
Is he doing something stupid?
Roller.
I was thinking about doing.
Oh no!
Oh no. That was pretty crap.
Totally bad.
That was crap to say no.
That's great. For a second, I thought you just rolled it, but I
Nice
know
job,
that
buddy.
was a
You've
boss.
seen that boss fly.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
That's possible to throw in, you know.
Yeah, you're right. That is easy.
And that's your short one.
And that's not even the right disc.
Put that disc, you'll be up by that tree. You got 240 in.
I'm listening to you now. I'm gonna listen to you on this hole.
These bugs are freaking gnarly. They found us.
Yeah.
I walked through a bug's nest.
Horrible shot. Sit down.
Excuse me.
Dig.
Horrible shot, he says he's 25 feet for par.
That shot was bad.
It's perfect.
Turned out good.
That was a little closer.
Oh,
to
hit the
this.
trees.
Probably because the grass
Stay
is wet.
straight. Stay.
Okay.
Circle, baby.
They like the little poison ivy. Bugs love poison ivy because they don't get it. It's a proven scientific fact. Otherwise, they'd be itching all the time, and they can't because their legs are like, if you ever accidentally crunch one, they're like brittle, like real bones, and they're hollow. So they can't move them to scratch themselves. Unlike humans who have
Guess
jello
I'm winning this week.
Now that you brought up
Not hollow
that shot, I
bones.
need to tell Jerm.
It's evolution.
He threw one of
Of
my Tour Series zones
bugs.
on that last shot. And it's still in his bag.
No
Dude, I hadn't
way.
even thought about
He
that
threw
until
my
you
last
said
year's
it.
Tour Series zone
You
on
hadn't
that
thought about
last
to this
shot.
moment?
I hadn't even
It's still
thought
in the
about
disc, It's
that.
still in the bag. I said to Anthony, I said, you know, he threw that last shot with my disc. And he
Oh
goes,
my
really? And I said,
God.
yeah, there's no way in hell it's in his bag for next week.
Oh my,
I don't give a. That was
is
a bad
so
shot.
funny.
What happened?
So funny. The shot gosh through into the green and didn't get up and down at Portland on the 18th. Was
You might remember it because it was 2 weeks
one of
ago.
my Tour Series zones.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
I'm so happy it's still in your bag. Because if I was on your end, that thing would have been in the lake.
That had been your disc, that thing would have been in the water.
If I was on the other end of that thing would be in the middle of a lake. Oh yeah, my disc is over
Petty,
there.
so petty.
Yeah,
Arrow?
right,
Try.
little floater.
Good try.
Scott.
Oh, Jesus.
Great putt.
All right.
That's a sick par.
Thank you.
Good par.
Just think about that. You were
I know.
80 feet behind where my tee shot was,
I still
you
got up and
still
down.
got up and down.
It's wild.
You gotta do it.
I need to lay up short like Goose.
Yep.
I don't like how easy that hole played, and I still
All
had
right.
a 25-footer.
Love that hole.
Well, it's because you ran the
I did run the eagle.
shot.
One of the best par fives on tour, I think.
Hole 9 is a par 4, 719 feet through the valley, out of bounds left by the sidewalk, and then short of like, I guess that little pipe, and I guess you can see the Disc Golf Pro Tour sign. Throw it as far as you can straight so that you have that good angle because it doglegs straight to the right with OB that kind of lines the fairway up to the basket. The green is in like a little cove.
This might be the best hole in the course.
This is one of the best holes on tour. This is such a good par 4. It's really hard. Little turkey feather. That's a goose.
All right.
There you go.
No, thanks, man.
That's controversial.
So everybody who has a sign up there. Because like birdies are rare.
Dude, he smacks that too.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
Boom.
I'm in. I'm in for it. I gotta throw it good though. Me and AB ate Jimmy John's every single day for lunch in Zootown. Jimmy John's 7 days a week. Can you imagine that?
No.
I get the meat sweats, dude.
What are you getting?
I get the number 5, the Vito.
Yeah,
It's
got
the
the meat-
You gotta get the
Italian
country
stuff.
club while you're here this week,
You
dude.
get the like huge
The what?
roast beef
They have a
sandwich
country
at
club, don't they?
Jimmy John's, and your
Where they
body's
got
like
country club-
digesting it,
country
and you
club
start
sandwich?
sweating.
Don't they have that at
Meat sweats, man.
they got some, yeah.
I don't
get the
know.
meat-
I got
I
a
got the
Subway
meat
club
sweats right
yesterday. We ate a lot of subs, man.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, look, Chris Dickerson. Turn, baby.
Nice
Yeah.
shot. Actually,
Very nice.
that's a pincher.
A little bit.
Pincher, but par, right?
Yeah.
Right, chance of birdie, I
A
think.
chance with an insane second. But yeah.
I just got to get the no wobble and turn. That's where my sidearm isn't good right now.
Here, hold up 1 second. take a
film it?
video of this.
I don't think it's a lack in form. It's just the snap in my
You're
wrist
not getting
isn't
enough
as-
spin?
Yeah, that's the problem. Well,
There's
I
nothing
liked
wrong
how I
with
got the
release,
nose
just-
down. If it was
yeah.
higher, it'd have been great.
Yeah, all right. I'll do the unibrow. It's hard to do unibrow when there's...
I'm just not a
All right,
sidearm
here's-
guy
here's
anymore.
one right here
Watch
that's
me lace in
kinda
the butts.
unibrowy. We can definitely get...
I don't know. I throw backhands way better, and I'm way more confident with it.
Yeah, boy, flip.
That's
It's gonna
perfect.
be a little
Beautiful.
tiny space.
Okay,
Shot,
Give
Paul.
him like
I'm gonna
a
do what I do best and throw backhand.
over
now.
here mustache this time.
I didn't know if it was gonna flip. It did though.
Like a Fu Manchu.
Oh wow.
Good thing you didn't do that. Are we gonna let this group play through?
Yeah.
Like it.
So, when you're coming through, what's happening
Too
is
far
you're
out?
no. Well, that
Yeah.
but that's a product of this. Is
Okay.
this getting way ahead, and then you have to go out because it's impossible to go over unless you're doing Anheuser. So, my advice is if you want more spin and accuracy, start the stroke from here. That means this doesn't go forward first because you're gonna lose a little power, but you'll get your accuracy back. So start the stroke. That means that once the stroke goes forward, this isn't leading. It's already gonna be ahead. So then start the stroke starting from here, and then
Okay.
you'll put the spin on. So think about the stroke starts with your finger. What's up, dog? You're welcome.
That made sense. Thanks, coach.
You're welcome.
You're kind of like you
I need to keep it in more, I think.
got to just tuck that elbow. Get
Yeah.
that 90 degrees.
All right.
It's in that like 90
You
degrees.
guys shouldn't have told me that. I can make minor adjustments in no time.
If you want a lot of power, then this does go first. It's got to.
Okay.
But if you want accuracy,
The last
this
shot
has
did
to
feel
go
great.
first. Like I got a big rule in.
Right, that's for like approaches. I do the same thing in approaches where I'll just
Exactly.
kind of start there and then
Yep.
and then finish.
But it's a good way to fix your release
And
when
then
the
you
power
can,
stroke's bad.
right. Biggest thing I was gonna say to him, which like you said, it's probably a byproduct, is just tucking that elbow
Yep.
in.
Well, this
Yep.
gets out, and then this gets ahead, and then
Yep.
you're trying to catch up the whole time. That's what creates the wobble.
Right.
This gets ahead.
It's just too wacky when I'm here to like here. If I can just keep it a little
Right.
tighter and and flex my
Yeah.
bicep right
Just
here
get
and
back
push
to that
through it.
spot.
Yeah.
That'll definitely keep it more compact, keep your
Oh
elbow.
boy, you guys might have fixed my sidearm.
Nice one.
nice.
Thanks.
I love the change in moving from long to short based on the green before. I wonder with the opening of the green if it feels better to go back to a long tee pad because it seems like with the accessibility of this pin,
That's a good point. I forgot there's another T-pad back there. I like that.
that tee pad back there was really, really, really tough.
It's doisy.
It's
sidearm's
it's
fixed.
like 30 feet, and I'm
Yeah?
sure it just makes the
you feel
hole
better?
so much.
What was
I
the
did-
change?
You only told me one thing and I threw it there.
What did he tell you?
I'm too like my elbow's too forward and I'm trying to catch up, and then when I do release it, it's wobbly. I need to be ahead with my fingers and drive through like that.
Put more spin
From here
on
to
it.
here, and I need to put pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, interesting.
It makes sense when you hold the disc and feel it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to lead
I
with
just
my
need to-
elbow. I'm trying to like really lag behind and get that last
Yeah, but
bit
I'm
of-
like way up here with it. So
Yeah.
when I'm swinging really hard, I'm really got to catch up.
when I talk about forehands
If I
in
could
clinics,
just be more compact,
I try to like
pop it.
simplify things as much as possible, like straight in, straight out. But whenever I throw my shot, it's always up here.
Yeah, right.
And we drive into it. It's just that's where we create that speed.
But that's
like a
because
slap
we're
shot.
so good at hitting that spot.
yes, for people who maybe, yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
Yeah, it's hard to hit a spot when you're swooping into your line.
Right.
But from here to here, that's when you really are making sure everything is.
And see,
Right.
I'm pretty compact, so I get to that spot a little easier. Versus like Albert, he comes like here, and he gets that extra momentum into it.
Dude,
So it's like
he hits the disc so hard.
it's crazy.
It's so fun to watch. It's like
Who,
the
Kristen?
speed is.
He just is able to like get that momentum driven into it more.
I love it. Just gotta get up.
Wow. Wish I could throw that
Jeez,
shot.
what a shot, dude.
Good shot. Good shot.
Good thing I don't have to.
What do you throw zone from there? I'm gonna throw zone 2 then probably.
It's 260 for me.
Okay.
Is that a little short?
It looked like you came in
Edgy?
right at those trees. I'll bet you're in the circle.
Oh, sweet.
If it's
Perfect,
slid, it's great.
flex out.
Circle's edge at
Hit
worst
the,
probably.
hit the angle real nice.
Yeah.
Right here, it's a
Yeah,
forehand.
but don't listen to these.
Right here, there's
'Cause
no
they're
forehand.
talking about this because their timing's good. This will fix your timing, and then you can go here, gain power.
It's
But
just a
whenever
timing
you
issue.
whenever you wanna fix your release, remember to lead with the fingers.
Okay.
Because that's how you think about it like this, throwing an up shot with your zone. If
Always
this goes
lead with my
first,
fingers,
yeah,
yeah.
you go and you put it wherever you want.
Should putt.
So do the same thing with your driver.
Lead with the fingers makes so much sense.
I heard a wow.
That's gonna help me a lot. Uh-oh.
We'll saw it off.
A little bit.
Oh, hey. Got an announcement.
There it is.
Caddy Brad starting his own YouTube channel.
Yep.
We're gonna have some vlogs of the tour from his perspective, caddy work. We're also gonna have a new series on there called Brad vs. the Bruiser. Thanks to Nate Sexton, came up with this idea.
Brilliant idea.
Where he's gonna go to all the courses that we play, and the hardest hole on each course, we're gonna film him just taking it on. We're gonna have 18 holes. By the end of the year, we're gonna see what he shoots. It's gonna be awesome. So make sure you look out for that in the next couple weeks.
They did a good job on the screen. Wow.
Yeah, this is beautiful. And I don't mind this hole being easier to get, I guess. But it is kind of crazy because this one was like the make or break on the front 9.
Holy crap, that just rolled all the way behind Goose. I don't think it's gonna make or break on the front 9 anymore.
No, I don't think so either. I think it's a good, fair, hard hole.
Yeah. Ow.
How do you miss right there?
Sorry, Paul.
That would have been so crazy with that approach.
It was a good putt.
Right? I thought it was gonna be like right here.
Almost as good as I could have putted it. Sucks.
Oh, wow. You lucky.
You spit in.
Yeah,
shot.
those stiff chains will catch the right side.
You can't par with Goss on the card.
No.
You're at 7 now?
7, yep.
Will you
You
snag
dog.
mine?
Yeah, I got you.
You dog, Goss.
Birdie the last 3 to just not lose 3 strokes.
Nice.
All right, that's going to conclude the front 9. We've got 2 scores and scores. You're at 6.
I'm at 5.
You're at 5. 7 under on the front. Bringing up the rear with 2 and 3 or something like that.
Let's give you 3.
Yeah, all right, cool, sounds good. Anyways, these guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing. Hyzers, making putts and stuff.
Changes are cool. OB's coming in a little bit tighter on the front 9. The changes are, this is a nifty little hole they put out there. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. The back 9 also has some changes, so can't wait to get into it. And let's do that.
Yeah, we got some dodos, some goose calls, some parakeets.
And 1 double dodo.
Mustaches.
All right, all right.
Sorry, sorry.
One double dodo.